Welcome to the studio. This is another episode of Intrinsic. Really happy to have you guys here. So I want to be able to just hop into this really quickly, but I need to give a little bit of background, things like that. We have a huge project that's going on, obviously, but I want to do a little bit of recap and stuff like that. It's only going to be about 2 or 3 minutes of the video, but I want to be able to just say we have 2 new Intrinsic members. I want to give them a shout out, but also I died at some point. You're going to notice 1,000 levels are gone. Unfortunately, we got to go get those back. What had happened was I was AFKing at my gold farm, and my cat hopped up onto my computer and right-clicked my mouse, looking at the trapdoor I was standing on top of. I fell down and landed with a baby zombie piglin, which just completely murked me so bad. And yeah, after that, you're gonna see the results of that. So let's just hop into it. Okay, let's go. I know the audio isn't gonna be as good for this, but I'm just gonna say, do I love my cat? Yes. Is he grounded? Yes. If my stuff is missing, is he up for adoption? No, but I am thinking about it. There isn't a more worst case scenario, actually. That is it. We did it. Worst case scenario achieved. A baby piglin zombie in the middle of a zombie piglin farm has all of my netherite gear in a 1x1 hole that I cannot escape. It's okay, they said. You'll just die again, they said. I don't even know how to do it. No, Oren, I'm not. Also, everyone say hi to Oren. And yeah, dying kind of sucks, but after that we flew over to be able to go help out Aaron, and Aaron's one of the 2 new Intrinsic members. It's him and Wizard, and they're doing a base together, so you guys should really go down below and be able to follow them. Subscribe to them both on YouTube. They're both YouTube content creators, and they're doing wonderful things here. This place has grown exponentially, and I was only here like a little while ago. But yeah, I made a quick sale with him, was able to make a little bit of diamonds, which is always nice, and then I was able to go over and be able to help him out again, because he ended up hitting a tree and dying. And I was really happy. I was the one that found his stuff and was able to help him out. He was missing, I believe, an axe and a shulker box of TNT, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we got him back everything else he had, so that was really, really nice. And then afterward, Wizard needed a little bit of Blackstone, and, you know, I don't want to give that up, but he's a new Intrinsic member, so I have to play nice. So got him almost a full box of Blackstone, sent him off on his happy way. He was really happy and grateful for it. And yeah, so things are going pretty well. Just want to let you all know the sheep are coming along great. The only issue is that they think that this hole is the best thing that's ever existed, and they will not get, like, what is back here? Get out! By the way, got most of my stuff back from that zombie piglin. Did lose some of it, unfortunately, but got most of it back, which was really, really nice. But yeah, so we're gonna go build this biome. And those of you that saw the short know what this looks like super sped up. But yeah, let's go talk about it. Let's go watch it be built, and then I'll be back with you guys soon. So yeah, we're just going and covering the rest of the biome right now, and we're just getting this work done. I'm really, really happy and excited with how it turned out. I have a few things I want to talk about, a couple questions I want to be able to answer and things of that nature, but I just wanted to really point out at the very beginning, first off, thank you. Anyone who showed up from the short or anything like that, I really do appreciate you guys went and checked it out and stuff like that. I don't know how it turned out yet. I haven't even edited it by the time I'm recording this. But yeah, anyone that's here from it, thank you so much for showing up to my little corner of the internet. We do a lot of things here related to Minecraft and stuff like that, from Intrinsic, the SMP, Lorecraft, our single player, and hoping to get back into tutorials and things like that. But enough shilling, let's get on talking about this. So there's 2 main things I want to address. Somebody, why didn't you use a redstone machine? That's what you do here. Secondly, why did you do this? And how did you do this? I guess it's 3 questions. So this here is a combination of 4 different blocks: gravel, coarse dirt, basalt, and blackstone. And the way that it was done is randomized. Every single second of content you're seeing right now was 2 minutes of work. And you might be like, you're not moving that fast for 2 minutes in a second. That's right. And that's because the way I did this was to be able to make it truly random between those 4 blocks. Was between every single block I placed for this, I hit my scroll wheel. Yes, I might need a new mouse. Was it worth it? Yes. By the way, there's a bunch of things I placed down, like the gravel path, the sand, the basalt chunk I just tore out. Those are just markers. This is going to either be a massive city or a small civilization. It's kind of dictated by how long the season's going to go for. I really want to be able to just continue adding to it. I want to be able to get other Intrinsic members incorporate into making their own spin and take on this and adding what they want to here. And I'm really excited for that. But yeah, I hit the scroll wheel between every single block I place. And the way I made it so it was this kind of proportions is every single hotbar has 9 slots, which means if you hit your scroll wheel randomly, you're going to land on whatever slot you did 11% of the time. So I had 1 slot for blackstone, 1 slot for basalt, 2 slots for coarse dirt, and the other 5 were gravel. So most of it is gray, a little bit of brown, a little bit of black, and a little bit of an off gray with a basalt, which I think is really, really nice, especially because Sometimes the textures turn on its side a little bit. I'm going to make the roads using that a lot, and I think that's going to look nice. I still got to work it out a little bit. By the way I incorporated that house, I feel like was fantastic, and I really, really love it. I'm thinking of adding a little bit of blackstone walls to the support beams underneath it that's holding up the house, just to have it incorporated more. But moving on from that. The other question I feel like people would ask, because if you know me, I'm kind of a redstone nut. I love it. I'm still learning it and getting better and better at it. And I just really enjoy using it and playing around with it. And this is definitely something that I could understand by using redstone conveyor belts and different systems and things like that to be able to have this be automatically covered for me. At least one block on the entire thing just builds a giant flying machine in the sky. Maybe it's pushed over some signs or something like that so the gravel doesn't fall immediately, and just have piston pushers go and fly and push the entire thing down to be able to cover the planet. But the reason why I didn't do that, if you look on the right side, you'll see that the walls are actually diagonal. This whole thing is built on a diagonal. All the pillars make it a little funky, which also means the flying machines would get stuck to them. They would break. And there's over coverings and things like that. But then also the other reason is that right here, and I learned this 7 hours in-ish. The other reasons why I didn't do it at first, but if you look right there, there's that diorite patch showing. And right after I realized, hey, I need to cover up all this dirt. So I'm going to cover every single block I see. But the thing is, I'm a slow learner. I left a bunch of it exposed because I didn't think about the left and right. I just thought about what's in front and behind me. Shout out to the cat that cost me all my stuff. I think you can hear him in the background. But yeah, so that's another reason why that wouldn't have worked, because I would have had to go back through, well, like I have to anyway, and we're going to be doing that stuff off camera or maybe on live streams here on YouTube. So if you want to check those out and hang out with me and just have a laugh and talk and ask questions and just chill, subscribe down below. You'll get notified when I go live and things like that here on YouTube. But yeah, this is the other spot though that I learned a lot, and this is like 9.5 hours in that I realized, hey, I need to cover all the dirt in stone. No way, what? So yeah, that's what we were doing here, and I wanted to talk about why I decided on this palette though. It's very gray, very dark, and that cat is not only cost me all my stuff, but also needs the attention of this little voiceover. I want it to be this dark, almost like corrupted thing, and the idea here is that the earth has corrupted the surrounding area. The earth itself has started to die, but it's also this living thing causing it to die. And I want to put like somewhere like it's glooping up the side. I know that's a gross word. The shattered savanna trying to grab what's above it, and just show that the corruption here is just polluting the earth itself from the earth itself. So it's a fight against nature. And I want the people here, just like that house you see, there are lilac bushes and sunflowers and carrots and science, and they have used all their resources and all that they have to make this place still beautiful. By the way, I want to show you guys how I made the lava rivers. I have so much gravel from the zombie piglin, the piglin bartering and the zombie piglin farm that yeah, I just fill it with gravel because I have like infinite gravel at this point, and then I cover it with slime from the slime farm just to clear out that top layer of water, and we're gonna fill that with lava soon. And then put black glass on top of it. Not tinted, that's really expensive. But yeah, so that's what we were doing. I want to put probably around here where it's glooping up, trying to grab higher up, just so it shows the corrosion is actively happening. But yeah, I want to know what you guys thought. This was a lot of work, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you guys so much for really just watching this. Let's get back to the ground floor, okay? I feel like we never fly in from this direction. I want to see how the progress looks from this direction. Just look at it. For real. I haven't actually seen this. Ooh, yeah. I like it. We need to cover this a little bit more, get in the valley a little bit more, but I knew that already. This is looking good. But over here. Come on. Yeah. So obviously this is where I was talking about I need to cover, like that's the diorite patch, that's gross, it needs to be fixed. I never realized it while doing this part, so I feel a little silly because this was done a while ago, but yeah, I feel like this looks good. I want that to be a lava pool. But yeah, so believe, oh, what? Okay, here's our area. You can see it's not fully updated, and I kind of wanted to do that with you guys. So yeah, so we got to do that together. But I do have one actually in the house. I left it up, whoops. Hidden redstone doesn't work if you leave it exposed, somebody. It doesn't work if you leave it exposed. Go back down. I have the map actually right here, and this is what we have so far. Obviously we need to fill this in some. This is the high peaks that it hasn't reached to yet. This is where I want it to kind of glob up, is around this area. I'm planning on putting some chains and stuff like that in between here. And also, by the way, most of these are dug out now. There's only 3 left that need to be dug down to the correct level. So that's really going to be good. This is going to be where our sheep farm is with the wool and everything like that. And maybe a couple other animal farms, just because I like to lay things out with wool. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. We're going to be going into one of these 2. We have this just for nether wart right now. It's not going to stay that way. But I want to have one of these. We're going to be doing some iron work. I want a better iron farm. So we're going to be doing that soon. Yay, redstone. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be keeping the original just because it's special. But we're going to be putting in another one. And I think it's either going to be in this one, which could be nice, or we're going to go into this one, which I believe is the current dig project. Yeah, that's still being worked on. But yeah, so hope you guys have enjoyed that. I want it to, I was really hoping we'd be able to do another house or something like that, but I mean, this has taken a while. As I mentioned, it was literal hours, but I did actually want to, and I wanted to do this real time. I wanted to get my real reaction. I'll probably cut out some of the stuff just because it'll take a little bit to actually show. But there's items placed, I think. Yeah, so items used. Andesite stairs. We've only placed 4 of them apparently. But like, let's get to like, so honey blocks, and that makes sense because I made a few farms, you know, like, and that makes sense. Black glass, 832 over there. Okay, I can imagine that. Gold nuggets. It breaks 100,000 million, 183 billion picked up. That's, oh wait, no, this is this side. So 183,000. Okay, that makes more sense. Where is like gravel though? Just to give an idea, there's slime. Well, I'm sure we'll see gravel when it's just from the number. There's yellow glass. We all know what that's from, the first tower. 105,000 blackstone, polished blackstone. That's just the towers. That's not the actual biome. Biome was regular blackstone. All right, so it's the very, very next one. I haven't actually looked at it. I feel like I look very silly. I had one eye closed, covering half the screen, trying not to look at the number, but gravel's the very next one. 20,000 gravel was placed for this project. I haven't used gravel anywhere else. I want to make that super clear. We placed 20,000 gravel on this project. Yeah, we did a little bit. Oh, it became nighttime where I could get killed. Well, right, SMP. By the way, creepers are the biggest threat now, and I'm very terrified of them. But yeah, guys, please show support and things of that nature. It was a lot of work to be able to get all this stuff done, as you could probably imagine. It was honestly a little bit crazy doing all this, but it was definitely worth it. Go and please share this with others and things of that nature. Go subscribe. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. And I'm very excited because we have the canvas prepped for us to start doing the art, which is a bit crazy. We need to get the rest of these pillars done up and the walls and stuff like that. I'm planning on doing that on live streams here and stuff like that. But yeah, this was needed. I'm really happy that we got this done. Obviously there's still bits and pieces and stuff like that, but you guys have got the gist now, and I'm really, really happy with how it's been turning out. So I will be seeing you guys with the next one really soon. Go follow me on Twitch. I'm doing a lot of other games there and things of that nature, but well, I'm really happy to be able to put the bookend on this project and be able to start with the next one. Creepers are the #1 enemy. I'm scared. Don't use diorite. Goodbye.